Gamersgoon here. What is going on, guys? We are going to talk about SmackDown today. SmackDown started off pretty slow, I'm not gonna lie. We have Bayley and Sasha in the ring at the beginning of SmackDown with a promo. Basically, Bayley's sitting here blaming Paige for trying to turn Sasha and Bayley against each other, and she goes about this thing. It's fine because we work better together. We are going to come together, and we are going to be the last two at WrestleMania. And then she's like, "Isn't that right, Sasha?" And then Sasha gives Bayley this look of like, "I might turn my back on you." And I tweeted this out right after it happened. I said, "You know what's gonna happen with that look? I'm not gonna be shocked when Sasha and Bayley are in the final three with Lacey Evans." Sasha, instead of going after Lacey, Bayley thinks they're about to team up, rolls up Bayley. Bayley's confused, and then Lacey ends up pinning Sasha. When it happens, don't say I didn't warn you. That's as much as I want to talk about this segment. Naomi didn't do much in this segment. Tamina didn't do much. Lacey Evans didn't really do much either, but it's just a pretty stale segment, you feel me? Next we had something I was actually interested in. We saw Drew Gulak and Shinsuke Nakamura. This could have been a really good match with a crowd. It was a decent match here. The only problem I have with it is they're giving away the Daniel Bryan Sami Zayn match, a match that could steal any show on any given night, to no crowd. I want that at a WrestleMania with a crowd. I would honestly, it doesn't even need to be at WrestleMania. I would push it back. Maybe wait till SummerSlam when there is a crowd, because that's one of those high work rate matches that could get everybody talking and could be a sleeper for a match of the year. I just can't believe that they went through with that. Next we have Dolph Ziggler. He's on the phone in the back. I don't even know who he's talking to. Otis obviously busts up into his locker room area or wherever he was, the backstage area. Upset at Dolph, and they have to be pulled apart. Just, it ain't gonna work without a crowd, man. It really ain't. Ziggler then says, "You know what? Let's have a match at WrestleMania with Mandy in my corner, and winner gets her." Then later on in the show, Mandy comes up and she's not okay with the way he's treating Otis, and she doesn't like what he put on the line, like they're fighting over him. So Mandy tells Dolph she is not okay with the stipulation Ziggler kind of hinted on with this. So obviously, I don't think it's gonna get the same reaction without a crowd. It's just gonna be weird, if you're asking me. Next, we have Elias. He sings a song about King Corbin. Really ridiculous segment. Does not need to be on the show. Basically, just making fun at Baron Corbin, calling him a piece of crap. Nothing entertaining. Next, we have Alexa Bliss and Asuka. Alexa Bliss ends up winning this match. Nikki Cross was on commentary. The way they ran it tonight was just super weird. It really was. But Bliss ended up winning. What do you expect? Then we got a rerun of WrestleMania 32, one of the worst main events of WrestleMania. Triple H and Roman Reigns was a horrible match, and I did not watch that match, and family were over, and I was embarrassed for it. I literally went and took a shower during this. It was not a good match. And then we came back. Triple H gave a backstage interview. And did somebody not catch the memo that Roman Reigns isn't wrestling at WrestleMania 36? Because they went by this. Triple H cut the promo as if it was still happening. So did nobody edit the SmackDown, or I don't know what was going on. Next we had another Firefly Funhouse episode. Now this one was pretty decent. Basically just Bray Wyatt making a new smoothie for The Fiend to overcome John Cena. It was not the best Firefly Funhouse episode, but it was okay. Next we had the New Day and the Usos, and this was actually decent for the fact that the Miz and Morrison were just kind of playing up to the fact that there was no crowds, nobody there to chant. They were like, "Ooh," so they're chanting for him. It was real ridiculous, but it came off as funny. But once again, did somebody not edit this show? Did somebody not? Because we knew the New Day and the Usos had this match. We knew this was coming, but we also know Miz is not going to be at WrestleMania 36. So is Morrison just going to defend it by himself? Because on this, they booked this so that both teams get into WrestleMania 36. So now that we all know the Miz is out, did somebody forget to edit the show? Because that was ridiculous. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys this Sunday, man. We'll start up the videos for WrestleMania week. You already know what we do on the channel when it comes to WrestleMania week. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next few days.